DJ Pumphrey is leading the nation in rushing yards through 3 games with 599 yards. And think about that.
Oh, my.
I think against, who was the first game they played against? Some nobody?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
He had, 98 yards? Something like that? I mean, he could have had 300 yards in that game, and he could really have a big lead. He was on ESPN yesterday making a national television appearance. I'm sure that was very nerve-wracking. Here is Heisman hopeful with his weekly appearance on Scott and BR. Here's DJ Pumphrey. Hey, DJ.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Doing great. Yourself?
I'm pretty good.
Hey, say again?
I just got out of practice.
Oh, really? Coach is making you practice all week, huh?
Well, yeah. But, I mean, I didn't really participate as much as I usually do, getting a little rest.
Gotcha. Hey, talk to us about that game this past Saturday, but take us to the end of it. You know, game got a little closer than we would have expected given the big lead you guys had. But when you had to shut the door on them, you went for a long touchdown run. Tell us about that play.
Oh yeah, when they were coming back, honestly, I went up to Coach Horton and told him I want the ball in my hands. And those last 2 drives to where I was able to score both up the middle, the offensive line, they blocked really great on those schemes. And I think I was untouched on the first one, which was third and 1, and the second one, which iced the game. I made one guy miss, and that was the only guy I had to beat, and it was a touchdown from there. They were stacking the box all night.
Now, when you have a request like that to the coach, I mean, do they normally say, "Oh yeah, whatever you say, whatever you think"?
Oh well, I mean he knows when the type of look I give him when I want the ball.
Right.
And honestly, against Cal, I did the same exact thing. I was just feeling it, and he knows when I'm feeling it. He just gives me the ball.
Has this been something you've done at other parts of your career, or is it, hey, I'm a senior, I'm a Heisman hopeful. Give me the damn ball.
No, this is the first year I actually started doing that. I mean, last year I was splitting time with Chase Price, and this year, I mean, I just felt that I'm one of the leaders on the team, and the captain of the team, and you want balls in these type of situations, especially when they're coming back, and you know the type of ability that you have and the type of offensive line that you have, and we were able to do what we did.
That's right. DJ Pumphrey from San Diego State, their Heisman hopeful running back. Are you starting to feel it now? The Heisman race is truly on, and the numbers that you've produced have put you in the middle of it. The national TV appearance yesterday, all the tweets with the top 5 Heisman candidates, you being on that list. I mean, are you starting to really feel it now?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm starting to feel the recognition that our whole team is deserving. I mean, the whole top 22 thing, that's awesome for us. And I mean, we're still on our goal, and we still have our expectations, which we want to achieve higher. It'll be the top 15 program. And for me, I honestly could not do this without the rest of the other 10 guys blocking their tails off for me, and the quarterback being able to get me the ball, and the offensive coaches just putting me in the right situation, and just all the blocking schemes and stuff. So, I mean, without them, I wouldn't even be able to do my job.
You see what he just did there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's a leader right there.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Right. It's
not about me.
Nope.
Not about me.
I've got all the stats, but it's really the other guy.
You have that huge offensive line in front of you, and those defenders. I've been in this position before, where you're looking over a giant offensive lineman trying to find a smaller running back, and all of a sudden the running back is gone, and the guy basically tips you over and puts you on your back. I imagine you see that in the films every time you sit down and look at it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of guys think it's probably a disadvantage of me being the size that I am, but I look at it as an advantage, especially with the huge offensive line that I have. I mean, they're able to just get in front of the guys, and I hit the hole so quick that the defensive guy, he's not able to really disengage that offensive lineman, and off the races to go.
Mm-hmm. DJ Pumphrey, who is he's right there in the middle of all the Heisman conversation. Although this week we might see it kind of pull back a little bit because the Aztecs do have a bye week, and so we'll see who else comes up with big performances before the Aztecs get back after it when they're on the road at South Alabama, a game that they've got to win. And by the way, South Alabama, I don't remember who it was, Mississippi State or somebody like that. They had a big upset win in week 1, right?
Yes, they played Mississippi State, but We're watching film today. I felt that Mississippi State, a lot of teams that they play, they haven't even played a pro-style offense this whole season, and I don't think they'll face one all year besides us. I mean, a lot of teams, they didn't really get after him like I feel that we will. And that's like really just running the ball and grounding attack on them.
But you know what's going to happen later in the year? I can already predict it. I know it. I've seen it. Ask Marshall Faulk. He'll tell you the same thing. It'll come down to voters saying they didn't really play anybody. That's what they'll do. They'll say, yeah, he had a big game against Cal. And then what they'll do is they say, but Cal's not that good. Dude, all you can do this year is just keep piling on the numbers and, most importantly, the wins. The more you guys win, the more people will pay attention. The more you pile up the numbers, the more people cannot deny what you guys are doing is real.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really not out here to play for the numbers. I'm really out here just playing for my guys. And it makes it easier for me when they're taking care of their job and I'm able to do mine. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a team game. And when I'm in my groove, they're in their groove. And even the defense and the special teams, I mean, it makes it all easier for me.
All right, speaking of making it easier for you, so we're sitting here yesterday on the air watching you on ESPN News. We actually played it live while you were on.
You looked really handsome, DJ.
You did.
Thank you.
But
Yes.
you see, you have a great smile.
An amazing smile.
And when
Thank
you
you.
have a chance to be on national TV, you got to show that off.
Oh, yeah.
All right? So we thought that the guy who was doing the interview was really lame.
He was terrible. We didn't like it. We didn't care for him.
Well, right, because like you're a young. Let me ask you this: is that the first time you've ever sat in front of a camera and had to look into the lens of a camera with an earpiece in your ear and be interviewed? And I don't even know if it was live, but on national TV. Is that the first time you've ever done that?
Yes, it actually is. I mean, I've never done that. And they were putting makeup on me, and it was a great experience, but I know what you mean.
But it's nerve-wracking, right? Because,
Yeah, it
like,
is.
It's,
It is.
It's, even, it's hard to
what you mean,
coach
'cause-
somebody on
Yeah,
that because
exactly.
it's like, what do I do? Where do I look? Who am I listening to? Is there a monitor? Can I see this? I mean,
Right.
it's hard, man.
Yeah, to talk to just a
Exactly.
camera lens is very bizarre.
Exactly, and that's why if you see, I was looking down a lot of the time because I didn't really know what I was supposed to be looking at, and I mean, that's how that went.
All right, so let's
All right, you want
Discuss.
to get coached up? Are you a coachable guy or not?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's
of course he's
coachable.
coachable.
All right.
on.
All right, go ahead, Linda. What's your first coaching
Okay,
tip for DJ
well,
Pumphrey?
First of all, the guy was just lame again, as I say. I think some of the questions that he attempted at the end of the interview probably should have been bumped up to the beginning, get a little personality out of you, talk about that, because that's when we saw your smile.
Right.
That's when we saw DJ smile, and we're like, there he is.
That's our guy.
Okay. So we need to start the interviews with that face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so that's good. It would help if the interviewer knew that he was loosening up a 21-year-old kid, right? You're 21?
Yeah.
Right. But we can't control that,
Right.
can we?
But you know what?
Right.
You know the other part of it is, while it's nerve-wracking to be sitting there looking into the camera, on the other hand, it's probably kind of fun when you get off and everybody is texting you that they just saw you on TV, right?
Oh yeah, my phone was getting blown up to the point where I was missing texts from my mom.
Oh, wow.
Well, because it's
Yeah,
fun.
it's crazy.
It's fun to have your face plastered all over national TV.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool, but I mean, if I could have it any other way, I'd have my other guys out there with me.
Okay, but again, the point is, you know what? You're representing San Diego State.
Yeah.
You're representing your team. You got to smile, dog.
Because
Yeah, I know.
the answers were all good. Didn't you think the answers were
Yeah.
good? Because everything was about the team. You know, he's just you hear you and you go, wow, that is just one cool guy, sweet, just straight shooter, but loves his team, and that's how he's playing. But yeah, the smile needs to come. And when you look in that lens, who should he be picturing in the lens?
Oh.
Because that's kind of key. You really need to, you need to
Rocky Long
picture
is
somebody's
good.
Rocky
really?
Long. I was thinking more like a girlfriend or
like,
something,
yeah, or like, do you have like a favorite?
or his
like,
mom, even his mom.
No, but like, don't you have like a favorite female like sports reporter host chick type person?
Yeah, Aaron Andrews.
Oh, really? You're an Aaron
Oh,
Andrews guy.
Scott doesn't care for her.
No, I'm more of like I like Sage Steele.
How about this? You have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you can't go wrong talking to your little girl,
No, you're right.
right?
You're
Yeah,
right.
that would bring out like the sparkle in his
'Cause,
eye.
dog, this is not your. This was your first, but not your last.
No, you're going to have more.
I
We
think-
just want you to be ready
I
for
think
it.
you guys are forgetting one key thing. He had the bling rocking good,
Oh, dude, you had the ice going in both
I did.
ears.
He did. Did he?
and he had
No,
two
wasn't
chains
no
on.
ice.
What'd you say?
I said there wasn't any ice.
No?
Was he LTing it?
I
Was
don't
he
know,
LTing it?
Is ice not? Isn't that what you call like diamond earrings? Ice?
And his coach Long see that he'd be mad.
What is it called?
Wait, did you not? You weren't wearing earrings?
No, I was wearing earrings. I'm saying they weren't anything worth real diamonds or anything.
No.
Yeah, but
You
they
get
look
'em-
good on
yeah,
TV.
You get them like who's
Nordstrom Rack.
Right, the Nordstrom Rack.
That's where that's where the basketball players from
Look at him
Aztecs
sitting
get
under
it.
the
Yeah.
Nordstrom rack.
Well,
Aztec-
that's where. Who told us he got his earrings at the Nordstrom
He was an
Rack,
Aztec
Alex?
basketball player.
Akil Quinn.
Akil Quinn.
AQ said, "Man, I got these at the Nordstrom
That's
Rack."
right, but they look good.
Yeah, that's my guy, AQ.
Dog. Yeah, maybe you got his earrings.
And don't be afraid to talk back to whoever's not talk back disrespectfully, but
Yeah.
ask them. Throw something. Well, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? Fish
What do you
tacos
think?
or carne asada?
Yeah.
You tell me.
What do
do
you
like?
think? And that kind of adds a
Yeah.
little more personality to it.
Yeah, I probably should have. Well, now I know.
He's
How
just,
did you know?
Maybe I should have called you guys.
he's just perfect.
Bunch of know-it-alls.
But see that response right
That's
there.
him.
That is beautiful.
That's this kid.
Yes.
Well, DJ, 3 games, 3 wins, 600 yards rushing, leading the nation in rushing yards, 7 touchdowns. And like I said, most importantly, the team has accomplished what they wanted to, got through their first 3 games with victories. Enjoy your bye week, and we will talk to you next time.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Always. Thank you.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
All right. Such a good kid.
He is
Oh,
great.
man.